Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. In the last episode, we are preparing for the coming war with the Republic of Mexico. As soon as they decide that they actually want to declare it. They still have to finish their justification, but I'm expecting it's going to happen immediately. But we'll see. We're going to try to get some air wings distributed. Working on that. Still got a lot of that to do. Also working through all of the events regarding Sierra Madre and the EPA and all of that sort of stuff. Vault 22. So, yep, a lot of that I had to read through. Well, we should be good to go with that. We also unlocked the sophisticated naval technology. So we have the destroyers, cruisers, battleships, dreadnoughts. We also got the aircraft carrier designs. Not sure where they're listed, but oh, we can do cybernetic implants. Factory output. Well, if we have nothing else to do, we might work that way, work our way down there. Alright, but we'll let this run a little bit. Hollow jamming. The trick worked. Okay. Jamming a hollow emitter to a portable generator, we were able to jam the hologram's emission signal as well as used a rigged up sensor to find where the emitters are hidden, outright destroying every last one of them. Ascending the upper floors, we discovered nothing but dead bodies of the resort guests, dead by the Great War or killed by the resort security system. Be sure to tear out that accursed system and dispose of it. Unfortunately, there are no more survivors, ghoulified or otherwise. There's evidence of others being here, but they seem to have long since left the area. We're also getting reports of the toxic cloud on some of the upper floors, meaning we might have to do a full-scale renovation of the whole place at this rate. Okay, there's actually one thing that I noticed. It's that our troops are not well distributed along this front. There's whole gaps. So we need to fix this.
Enclave main com.
So let's do that. Yep, okay. Let's draw them back to maybe there. And draw these guys back to that point too. Hopefully improve coverage, but we need to get more forces on that front. Problem is, I don't have more forces to put on that front. So that's an issue. Alright, here's another airfield where we're going to put a whole bunch of monoplane attackers. Well, we want to replace these with jets at some point, but we're going to put them out there. And all the rest as fighters. We have 1,500 there. Oh well, we'll just load up this. And we'll move around as needed. Okay, that'll do it. All right, what we're gonna do here, I guess. Mini nukes. And we want all of those. Interesting. Arm 3 batches of mini nukes. Super heavy RCW. Alright, that's done. Nuclear powered attack plane. Let's see. Semper Paratus. Superheated projectile. Microwave lance. Sounds interesting. There we go. We have full naval doctrine. Nuclear jet fighter is complete. Let's get the nuclear jet bomber. Experimental velocity booster. Get railguns. Alright, the heart of the Sierra Madre. As the restoration and archaeological expeditions on the surface casino began, our troops descended into the lower levels of the casino in hopes of finding the source of the cloud. Curiously, the elevator shaft leading to the place deemed to be disabled. Our troops were forced to rappel down to it. Arriving at the basement, they were beset by the cloud, holograms, and curiously ghost people. By now, all this had become standard procedure, and the basement was secured quickly, save for the ghost people. They seemed to be coming out of a hole, and were arriving in greater numbers as our troops pressed on. They didn't appear to be bothering the security holograms either, and the holograms actually assisted us for a short time. Of course, that was until the third team cleansing the sewers and maintenance tunnel appeared. While there still needs to be a few sweeps, looks like the mutated crew are no longer a threat. All that's left is the Sierra Madre vault, which looks as locked up as any Vault-Tec vaults. Deposit plating, that's done. It seems kind of a waste, but we'll research it anyway. A grisly discovery. The vault, while designed like a nuclear fallout shelter, was far easier to cut into than expected. Mostly, as we were expecting, Vault-Tec levels of quality, protective measures. Cutting a hole through the reinforced glass viewport, we accessed the vault with ease, and the door was a simple sealant type similar across the waist. Inside, there was a dead body. The blue robes identify him as a Brotherhood elder, meaning he could be the missing elder Elijah from the Mojave chapter. A preliminary report from one of our medics shows he died of a stroke. Several piles of discarded foodstuff and water are off in the corner near one of the Sierra Madre vending machines. Surprisingly, there are no gold bars or money down here. Someone must have stolen everything out of the vault and made off with it. Not a huge problem. The casino is ours. We can commence restoration operations immediately. Alright, coastal batteries. Plasma discharger. Let's get on the aircraft. Flying fortresses. About those vending machines. Some of our technicians in the Sierra Madre have made note the Sierra Madre vending machines aren't like normal vending machines we've seen out in the waste. They seem to be matter converters of sorts, able to use the pre-packaged material in the Sierra Madre chips that our troops have been collecting to create a series of pre-programmed items from food to medical supplies. We thought they were just a way to line Sinclair's pockets before the war. This could actually set us on a path for a post-scarcity world. However, those tokens can only replicate anything on a small scale. Reproducing it on an industrial scale will take time. Not to mention, we still need material to actually put on the tokens themselves. Some have pointed out we could dispatch these machines to remote medical outposts to assist with supplies for the time being. While soldiers, nevertheless, are upset that their souvenirs are being confiscated. Advanced radar arrays, get detection avoidance kits. Construction continues. Construction crews are continuing on the renovation of the Sierra Madre. There have been a few remaining ghost people sightings, requiring a modest security assignment. Engineers and technicians are still searching for the source of the cloud. which continues to plague efforts. However, the word of the Sierra Madre has attracted sightseers from afar, especially since it was considered a myth and not an actual place. Reinforced storage. May 26th. See, is there anything else we can push in here? Maritime jet fighters. Well, we'll just get some more air superiority set up. Right, coastal batteries, lighthouse service. Southern flank is concerning. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All forces engage.
This is Enclave main comm. Enclave here.
How are we looking?
This is Enclave main comm.
Enter the cloud. Deep within the maintenance tunnels of the Sierra Madre, we found the source of the cloud. Rust-colored toxic gas has been plaguing our efforts since we arrived. Here was where the cloud was at its thickest, even resistance to our cryogenic weapons that we've been using, as if it was adapting to our weapons, but that's just poetry. Simply doubling our efforts, our troops discovered the central ventilation and the central pump container that is the source. Petrified remains of ghost people remain frozen where they stood, their suits too corroded to move and their respirators clogged with residue. Setting a series of cryo charges, we snuffed the cloud out at its source, and thus now we can begin the long process of renovation. With every last threat we can think of removed from the Sierra Madre.
This is Enclave main comm. Enclave here.
Let's see, we've sunk a bunch of their ships. Another concern is naval invasion. Alright, lighthouse service. Not worry about Marine Corps right now. Alright, we're making headway.
Enclave here. This is Enclave main com. Enclave here.
Let's do the same over here. Let's extend your front so that we overlap there a little bit.
Enclave here. This is Enclave main com.
Alright, microwave lance. That's okay. Yeah, we'll work on some planes.
This is Enclave main com.
Holy cow, we have just blown through here. Alright, we have actual armies that don't have any actual orders.
Enclave here. This is Enclave main com.
Alright, we need to basically reorganize a lot of this. You guys get over here.
This is Enclave main com.
This army, come up here.
Enclave here.
This army.
Enclave here. Enclave here.
Would like you to see you guys actually come south, I think. Because we're going to need some reinforcements over here.
Enclave here.
Likewise with this army, you guys can come south. Alright, railguns complete. Adaptive compartmentalization. Alright, we have air superiority on all fronts. Let's move those over. Nearing completion of the Sierra Madre. Through the use of engineers, 24-hour work crews, and copious amounts of robot labor, the Sierra Madre is close to completion. Inspection crews are going through their final checks, often double and triple checking due to the nature of what was here. Furthermore, we've hired on a series of human staff along with a few robotic menial laborers, replacing the old dangerous hologram security system from before. There is still the occasional ghost persons sighting in the maintenance area below, where a series of sentry bots are placed on routine patrol 24/7 to ensure confidence and safety. Soon, the Gala event will go off for real this time, over 200 years later. Okay, so...
Enclave here. This is Enclave main comm. Enclave here.
Yeah, tell these guys to get up there. Oh, yeah.
Enclave here.
We found the one tiny bit of Legion territory because they're not actually gone. We sunk a whole lot of Republic of Mexico shipping. And the fleet's doing fairly well. No equals. Motor pools. Nuclear powered attack plane. Let's get those being manufactured. Detection avoidance kit. Alright, that's done. We have one more component that needs to get done. And then, Barney Calhoun falls ill. That's unfortunate.
This is Enclave main comm.
They keep losing their fronts. Have you guys go around.
Enclave here. Yeah, you can say that again.
Alright, reinforced storage is complete. Means we can actually design those new ships. This is all going to be a mess up here.
Enclave here.
Alright, you guys... I think you guys need to get over here and work on pushing through there. We got a lot of territory to cover. Thing is, we're not going to have any airfields as we go. But we're doing okay, so... Alright, Strategic Air Command. Let's go with that. Flying Fortress. It's all a bit of a mess. You have anybody that doesn't have a front? Yeah, you guys don't have a front for some reason. Alright, come over here, set, and go.
This is Enclave main com. Enclave here.
Alright, let's get you guys over here. Set and go.
Enclave here.
You guys don't really have a front.
This is Enclave main com.
Yeah, that's all inaccessible.
Enclave here. This is Enclave main com. I see.
Alright, you guys come over. How do we even get over here?
This is Enclave main com. This is Enclave main com. I see. Yeah, you can say that again.
Come on. Just draw a front line, please. Thank you.
Enclave here.
Alright, let's move you to the south.
This is Enclave main com.
Okay, so then you move over here.
This is Enclave main com.
Gigantic mess. You also come over here.
Enclave here.
Alright, that reestablishes the new Sierra Madre Gala event. The president today headlined what has been described as the event of the decade. For the first time since the bombs fell, the streets of the Sierra Madre resort were filled with music, while lights and fireworks lit up the sky. The gates of the Sierra Madre, once thought to be a place of myth and legend, officially reopened. The event itself was held within the casino resort itself, made up primarily of the military forces responsible for clearing the resort, as well as construction, engineering, research, and archaeological teams who worked tirelessly to put the place back together. The festivities concluded with a brilliant firework display, signaling to America that the resort is open for business once again, and then for a limited time, offering resort passes at low numbers. While many within the event said the festivities are great following the several weeks of work and effort, a few noted a strange figure walking amongst the crowd, dressed in a brown pre-war suit that bore a striking resemblance to the resort's original builder, Frederick Sinclair. So far, pictures of the individual remain blurry at best. Alright, and I think we are at the end of the episode. So, we'll get this all cleaned up. We'll redirect everybody south. Start cleaning all of this up now that it's cut off. And roll through. So far, so good. Other than an absolute mess of front lines as we move through these rivers, things have been going smoothly. So for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.